Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Mr. Kamotho, and we continue to explain Edexcel International 9 to 1 book, Mathematics A, book 2, and we are still in topic number 1, which is number 6, and I want to respond to a question in exercise 2, question number 6, and it says, the food in Luke's bird feeder lasts for 3 days. The food in Luke's bird feeder lasts for 3 days when 200 birds visited per day. 3 days when we have 200 birds visiting it per day. Luke thinks these two quantities are inversely proportional. Now, we have the number of days and the number of birds. Let us have these aside. We have days and we have birds. The food is lasting for 3 days when we have 200 birds visiting the nest every day. And we are told that Luke thinks that these two properties are inversely proportional. What does that mean? That means the number of days is inversely proportional to the number of birds. That is it. If we introduce the constants of proportionality here, then we are having days is equals to k over the number of birds. Assuming Luke is correct, how many days will the food last if only 150 birds visited per day? Now, we are having new details. But before we go to new details, we are going to use the details already provided, at least to give us the value of k, which is the constant of proportionality. So the number of days, which is 3, is equals to k all over 200. And straight away, our value of k is 3 times 200, which is 600. That is our value of k. Now, part A, assuming Luke is correct, how many days will the food last if we have 150 birds visiting it per day? So we have 150 birds. We don't know how many days. So the question is on days. If that is the case, then we can go ahead and attempt to answer question part A within now this relationship, because the relationship between D, the number of days, and the birds is that D is equals to 600 over B, the number of birds. D is a variable, it keeps changing. B is a variable, it keeps changing. But 600 is now the constant of proportionality. So let us see. The question is, how many days? So D is equals to 600 all over 150 birds now. And straight away, 600 divided by 150 is easily 4. So we are going to have D is actually 4 days. 150 birds visiting per day will take 5 days to consume that food. So part B of the question, when 300 birds visit per day, the food lasts for 2 days. Is Luke's assumption correct? Give a reason for your answer. Now, we are now having 300 birds. We are told it's lasting for 2 days. Is this true? Is this true? That's what we need to answer. Is that true? So we simply substitute in the original formula or relationship between D and B, and we have 2 is equals to 600, because we are talking about 2 days, is equal to 600, which is the value of k, all over 300, which is the new number of birds. And sure enough, when you divide 600 by 300 is equals to 2. And therefore, Luke is right. Therefore, 300 birds visiting the nest per day will consume the food in exactly 2 days. And therefore, Luke is correct. Luke is correct. Simply because you can have 300 times 2. 300 times 2, you can easily see is equals to 2 times 300. So either way, you get 600, which is the constant of proportionality. But yes, we have answered the questions. Part A, we have 4 days. And part B, yes, 2 days. Luke is correct. Thank you.